Okay, so let's talk about the Xbox One and of course the Xbox Series X. So if you've seen my Pokemon video, well, this video should be pretty obvious. Now, originally this was supposed to be about my 360 collection, but it's getting a bit late in the night, and honestly, it just makes sense to just kind of talk about um, another Xbox. So of course, in this video, I will be going through my Xbox collection. Now, there's some criteria for this list. These are games that I have completed. I don't want to talk about games that I haven't played simply because, well, what's there to say about them? Just the fact that I got them because I thought they were cool? I don't really think that's interesting. I think it's more interesting to talk about games that I've completed, share some memories, when or how I got them, and if I recommend them. I also do want to state that this video is in no way meant to be a flex or anything like that. I honestly, frankly hate the people that do flex stuff like this. This is just meant. This is just meant to bond with people and to just talk about some cool video games. So of course, let's start with the list. Because first on my list is of course an old favorite, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So this came out in 2014 and was the first game fully developed by Sledgehammer Games. This one is so overhated. Honestly, still is. I don't know why people hate this one so much. Sure, I get, yeah, jetpacks, and I get that it was straying away from the classic Call of Duty formula, but Advanced Warfare was generally a really fun Call of Duty, and it's been one that I've really enjoyed trophy hunting in, and of course achievement hunting in. I've trophy hunted this one in the PS3 and of course PS4. I haven't done it for the 360 or Xbox One yet, so one of these days maybe I will do that. But I definitely do think it's a really entertaining game. Just some fun stories behind this one because the Xbox 360 version, I had really bad luck finding copies of it because it just would never work on my console for some reason. On a PS3 though, it kind of did work. So, I don't know. Next up is, of course, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 19. Now, technically, yes, I do own every Call of Duty game on Xbox One and Series X. These are the only two I have physical. Although I did have Black Ops 3 via physical, but the disc would not work for some reason. And yes, this is only talking about the physical Xbox games I've completed. The rest of the videos in the series will only talk about physical games I've completed. I do plan to do another video about the digital games I've completed, and I might do this for the consoles that they're on. So obviously, fair warning that some PS5 games might have some PS4 games. So yeah, sorry about that. But of course, Modern Warfare was generally a really fun Call of Duty. I really enjoyed this one. I actually platinumed this one back on the PS4, and it's difficult. I also plan to review this game next on my main channel. I just haven't really gotten around to it yet, because unfortunately Modern Warfare 3 requires PSN for zombies. I don't know why. But of course, the Modern Warfare games were fun. Modern Warfare is a fun game. I've been wanting to play this one since 2019, but I never got the chance to until 2022. Generally, it's a really fun COD. It's a really fun COD. You know, I don't have much negative things to say about this one. It's a fun trophy hunt, and I generally recommend this one for any trophy hunters. Although if you're history buff, you might not like this game because the game does get sketchy on some details regarding the Highway of Death mission, which obviously I've talked about in my COD Controversies video, and I'll talk about it more likely again in the review if I remember. But moving on, we got Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, so this is shocking because this was on a games I give up on list. Yeah, obviously I'm moving on from this list, but well, Final Fantasy 15 it's a pretty fun game. I did complete this one on PlayStation 4. So obviously I did not complete it on the Xbox One. It is a game I did complete. I like this one. I played it for my girlfriend Beth a while back because it is a huge fan of this game, and I've had this game since 2024, and it just generally made sense to complete it. Overall, I really did like this one, and I was actually lucky to get this copy because when I got it, GameStop was having a buy two pre-owned games get one free deal, and I kind of didn't want to. I didn't really want to double dip on games, but I'm like, oh, if I'm getting this one for free, I might as well just take that deal and just play it again on the Xbox. It's a pretty fun game. Also, in retrospect, it's kind of funny because this came out like the same day as the PS4 version, and yet there's people who complain that Final Fantasy 7 and 16 are coming to the Xbox, when, looking at there, Final Fantasy has always been on the Xbox, and it's kind of funny that these people complain about that. So of course, moving on, we of course have a twofer. Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Xbox One, and of course the Xbox Series X. So yeah, honestly, it's literally the exact same game. I trophy hunt a lot, so obviously I'm going to have duplicates of games, and I shop used games, which for the most part they're pretty inexpensive. So it that was pretty fun achievement hunting in Grand Theft Auto. I actually recently played the Series X version. The Xbox One version I actually played back in 2024, and sure, there's not really too much of a difference with these versions. I mean, the only difference is just probably slightly improved graphics and what's been going on online. But at the same time, it's still a fun game to trophy hunt in, or achievement hunt, depending on what console you're in. I mean, either way, it's just basically stuff you're getting for the game. But it's pretty fun. This game has aged pretty well, and is generally still one of my favorite games on both the Xbox One, Series X, I mean, wherever. I mean, I really do adore this game. And so it's always a fun game to play this one. And I've recently been playing it again on my main channel. So it's certainly been an experience with my history with this game. Next up, we of course have Mass Effect Legendary Edition. This is one I have not completed it on the Xbox One yet, but I did complete it on the PS4 and got the platinum in all 3 games. There's seriously not enough I can say about this game. I've already reviewed it on my main channel, but the first thing I will definitely say about this game is, if you have not played this game yet, you should play it. Like, honestly, it is one of the best trilogies in gaming. And I am happy that I get to talk about this again on the PS4, PS3, and Xbox 360 videos that I will hopefully do. Honestly, I really do enjoy these games. They're nearly flawless in my opinion, and the fact that we got a remaster of the trilogy really makes me happy, and the fact that the remaster itself is honestly really good really makes me smile. These games are so perfect, and I have a bunch of memories with them, and it's just generally, one of the best trilogies I've ever played. Next up, we of course have an old friend, Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, some people probably expect me to rip into this one, but I'm not. Andromeda is actually pretty good. Now, yes, it was on my games I gave up on list, and again, I've disowned that list. I don't share the opinions of anything on that list anymore, and I've admitted that these were honestly some of my worst videos. Mass Effect Andromeda is pretty fun. I recently played it this year. It was one of the first games of 2025 I played, and honestly, it's really good. Does it stack up compared to the trilogy? Not really, but at the same time, I also respect Andromeda because Mass Effect Andromeda isn't just trying to be the trilogy, it's trying to be something new and not just a rehash. And for that, I generally respect it, and it's a really fun game, and I like the characters in this one. I'm hoping when we do get Mass Effect 5 that it does carry over what Andromeda did. But next up, we of course have another favorite, Persona 5 Tactica, a game that I completed this year. Yeah, I've had trouble getting into Tactica when it first came out, and I played it for the first time this year. Well, I finished it this year. It's a pretty fun game. Is it my favorite Persona spin-off? Not really. I mean, Strikers is right there, and the dancing games are definitely pretty fun. But Persona 5 Tactica is pretty fun, and you know, I like the gameplay. I like a lot about this game, and it's one I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing. And well, it's one I picked up on the Xbox and PlayStation, so I could achievement hunt and trophy hunt in both versions. So, and just the fact that I'm trophy hunting in the game really is enough to say that I really adore the game. So I'm kind of glad I gave this one a second chance and was able to find it on other systems. Sure, well, my main playthroughs won't be on the PS4 or Xbox versions. It will still be fun trophy hunting, even if I don't get the platinum or complete the game fully. I don't care about the platinum, I just care about the trophies. Well, at least getting as much trophies as possible. Yeah, so, of course, next up is Old Fave. Now, I have a mutual on Twitter who is just, he likes this game, and I don't know if he watches my videos, but if he does, well, I, hope the training is going well. So Red Dead 2 is an old favorite of mine, and I'll I'm happy to be able to have the ability to achievement hunt in this game. I've already trophy hunted in the PS4 version, and so it's going to be fun doing it for the Xbox version. I really do adore this game. It's a favorite. It was fun getting to review this one. It was fun talking about the game. I actually do plan to do more Red Dead content, and hopefully those videos will be up soon. But I definitely recommend this one. It's a really good game, and Rockstar clearly did a wonderful job on this game. Next up is of course Resident Evil 4. So this one was pretty fun. Again, I have not completed the Xbox Series X version, just the PS4 version. But I like this one. This was actually the first time I played Resident Evil 4. I actually went back to play the original after that, and I kind of wish I did the original before, because the remake I definitely do enjoy in every other way. But the original was pretty good, and I actually do own that version on the Xbox. And so, yeah, this was a pretty fun game. I was initially against the Resident Evil 4 remake, but Capcom kind of proved that they could do a Resident Evil 4 remake pretty good. And I'm happy that I got to review this one. And I'm looking forward to finishing up the series with Resident Evil 6, well, Resident Evil 5, 6, and Revelations. Next up, we of course have Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So, I've completed Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Rise, unfortunately, I do not have a physical copy of, nor do I have it digital. This one was just, of course, another used game that I got for free. And so, honestly, might as well have added it to my collection. I like this game. I like Rise. I don't know if this trilogy is controversial or anything, but actually I do like these games. They're pretty fun, and this is my experience. Well, this was my exposure to Tomb Raider. I really do like these games, and they're also the reason why I also got into also the reason why I had gotten into the Uncharted series. But of course, that's all I really have to say. Yeah, I know this video is somewhat short, but the other physical Xbox games I haven't really completed yet. So I don't want to have them in this video and be like, oh, I got this because, I mean, for example, I guess I'll show a phone real quick. I could, like, Fallout 4 I got because, well, I want to play Fallout 4. Yeah, it's not really much of a interesting thing. Although, I mean, this one I actually did get because my girlfriend, well, one of my girlfriends really adores this series, and so I kind of want to play it for her. Also, I kind of do want to get back into Fallout. But of course, that's all I really have to say for today's video. This was a pretty fun video. I do plan to do this for other consoles I own. So there might be some repeats for these because, again, I am a trophy hunter. But I'm gonna try to make them not. I'm gonna try to not say the exact same thing, and I'm also gonna try to, make other videos like this a bit more entertaining, so it's just not, well, again, like the same thing being repeated, and that something else is being added to the conversation. But of course, that's all I have to say for today. So thank you for watching, and thank you for getting the Pokemon video over 100 views. That's actually really awesome, and I'm very thankful for that.